We're no longer doing shows for Love Hip Hop ATL. Is that true? Right? Because they didn't get along? Or where you at with that?
Absolutely not. That was a sick and twisted rumor that got said, and I don't know how that ended up, running so rampant throughout the internet, but we are absolutely having a reunion show, and it will be a traditional format, so you guys will have a chance to have all the cast on the stage. Absolutely having a Love Hip Hop reunion show. Please spread that word, by the way, because I do get that a lot on my Twitter feed. Okay.
Okay, next is Latin here.
Hey, Latin, how are you?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
The question everybody always says, is the show real? Is it scripted? A lot of the scenes look like they're kind of set up to be extra dramatic. What is it? What's the real, mama?
Well, the real is that these guys' lives are extra dramatic. I wish, I could take credit for what's going on there, but you have a chance to talk to the cast directly and ask them these questions. We may set up where it happens, but everything that's said, everything that's done is completely theirs. And, the show is not scripted. We have about 40-something people on set working at any given point in time. It's absolutely not something we'll ever be able to keep secret. So no, the show is not scripted.
Right here.
Trey from Movie Magazine.
Hey, Trey.
How do you feel about getting attention on the show? What it says about you as a
Well, listen, these are these people's lives, and I think that there might be some people out there as objective as I possibly can be. These are their stories, their experiences. I certainly don't feel like I'm in a position to judge them, and I feel like these stories are worthy of being told. And I think that the viewership speaks for itself, and genuine people can't be wrong. They want to hear these stories.
With the hat on backwards. Say your name and your media outlet first. Yes.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Hi, I'm Miguel Griffin. I'm from the show from the show. I'm YouTube. I know recently you did an interview where you talked about the viewership of the show, and I think it was brought up about the negative backlash, for the show. My question to you is, what is the overall outcome that you want fans to actually get from the show? Because I know you said that, these lives of the cast members are interesting, which they are. But I just want to know from you as a producer, what is it that you want us as the fans and the viewers to get from this particular show?
I think it's just about showing different people's lives and their stories. And it's best, I think it's a cautionary tale. You have opportunity. There are so many different stories out there, and so many people who have no idea what life is like behind that velvet rope. And what we try to do is pull that back and give you a sense. If there are young women sitting across the country waiting for that rapper to roll through their town, I think they have an opportunity to see that these are real people living real lives, all that glitters isn't gold. And so at its best, it's a cautionary tale. But, these are just stories, they're these people's lives. So, I don't really judge them, I get asked the question all the time, but don't you want to do something positive? Well, if you watch the whole show, and you see the season, you see the growth that these women experience, some of them see themselves objectively for the first time, and implementing changes in their lives for the better. To me, that is positive. So I really think, people take from these shows what they want to take from these shows. Is there entertainment in it? Absolutely. But I think that at the core, these are real stories about real lives being lived by real people.
Okay, next is Ray Holiday from Stuff Black People Like, and then Shamika Sanders from Urban Daily.
Hey, man, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
With the success of the first Love Hip Hop.
Right. Well, actually, this is Sean Rose out here. But, the response has been overwhelming. I think, it's safe to say that we dominate social media on Monday. So people seem really vested in the story, they seem vested in these lives, and we wanted to give, you folks an opportunity to talk to them one-on-one and maybe get some questions answered that you could then spread to the world. People want to know what's happening with these guys. It's pretty apparent just by the attention that the show is getting.
And that was going to be my answer, too.
Let's take the question. There was somebody else?
Yes, Shamika. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
That's okay. Here she goes. Where's she at? I'm right here.
Hi, Shamika.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
And my question is about cast selection. And speaking of graduates, where did you find Jocelyn and the rest of the cast?
Well, actually, based on meeting with them, I'll tell you the truth. We meet with so many people when we go into the cities just trying to find the most compelling stories. Because that's what it's about at the end of the day? I know a lot of people want to see bigger names. I hear it all the time, like, what about so-and-so? They live in Atlanta. It's not necessarily about the big names, because those people have brands they're trying to protect, and they don't necessarily want to be open about their lives. What makes these shows work, and especially this one, is having a cast that wants to tell their story, that does so willingly and freely and openly. And I think in sticking with the cast that we selected, we just got incredible stories that they wanted to tell, and that was really the determining factor. All right, any other questions?
Yes, I'm Felix from PrettyLakeRace.com, and now I have a question. New York was successful, Atlanta was successful. I'm hearing rumors about Miami. I'm from Miami, so we're going to be a cast of the Miami Girls.
I'm hearing those rumors too, so I'm hearing about it just as you are. We've gone to Miami and spoken to some people, but that was before we decided on Atlanta. Right now, we haven't looked at any cities just yet, any other cities just yet.
Okay, so no cast members have been selected or pre-screened?
No cast members selected, no, but I have been seeing that people have signed contracts, they're shooting already, it's all very entertaining.
Hi, I'm Courtney Brown from the Source Magazine. Hi, we commend you for taking the chance to do what you're doing, Mona Scott Young. I wanted to know, have you come across any barriers that you had to filter, any situations that you were censored and not allowed to show?
In terms of the show?
Yes.
Not really, because we're really trying to tell these stories as they're happening in the voice of the people that they're happening to, which is our past. Of course, we have some instances where we don't want to maybe promote rapidly some of the violent stuff, so we put some of that stuff back. But for the most part, everything that you see is what's happening on the show. We really don't, censor the cast in terms of what they say or do, and we don't have that censorship as producers either.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, last question. Anybody?
Last question?
Last question. I'm not good.
Coming from the Griffin show on YouTube. There was a lot of drama with King Michelle and Memphis, all over the ground from the radio shows. And then the other one that Memphis is going to be on the radio show. Is that true?
So that was another one of the things that I found about as well. I can answer that truthfully, I can leave you guys in suspense. I would say that was too much the radio show.
Done.
Thank you, guys. Now let's start with Latin. Griffin from EUR Web.
Oh, Jocelyn, yes, this question is for you. First of all, you look beautiful this evening. Why would you let somebody play you out like that is what I want to know.
I don't even know anything.
Why? Apologies if this sounds rude, but why would you let a gentleman play you out like that?
Well, I think he's only going to play me. He actually gave me a gorilla, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I love you, baby. I'm not mad at you. I understand. But you don't understand. I Yes, my name is Trey from Movie Magazine. My question is for Stevie J. How do you feel is treating your daughter the way that you treat these young ladies?
Well, my daughter's my daughter. I'm who I am. I'm at the grandmother's office. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever happens, will happen. I got sons though, so they can handle the girls. But if I need to get into perspective, I just keep guns around me.
UrbanDaily.com. Jocelyn, I have a question for you. As a woman, how did you feel watching these tears?
I'm have me. That's the reason why I'm going to be around forever, and she's also going to be around forever. So we're going to have to deal with her. Or I'm not going to cry anymore. I suggest she stops crying. This is the moment for me. This is the beautiful. The show. My questions for K. Michelle. That's my question. Obviously, we've been seeing you on the blog a lot in regards to your conversation, your past issues with them. Talk about that if you can a little bit, and kind of what you want people to get from your experience, if anything at all. I just kind of tried basically to tell my story. Like I have been telling you, it wasn't something that I just started to tell when the show came on. It's just they just started doing it. I've been saying that before all that time. And then I tell that I do feel it, so now all of a sudden, wow, I keep doing this for the show. I tried to do it the right way. I didn't say any names, and even when people were bold and did things to me, I still tried to keep it pushing. But I'm telling you one thing. If you don't know what I need to shut the fuck up. And I will tell you one more thing. If I don't come to you, then you don't come for me, because my story is my story. So I don't care if they say husband or not, because at the end of the day, you look different. That's what you look different. You know, be quiet, because I got a plan for you. I let you be a woman. I let you be a human to be another woman. I'm happy about your blood and blood. You all need to sit together as women. But what you want you can be down and down for your man, but don't be down for a power that you don't know shit about. Hi, I'm from VH1. My question is Griffin. What do you say to... What do you say to people who watch the show and feel that you are a mama's boy and that your mother is too overbearing and too much in your relationship and business?
I told me, listen, let me live my life, man. You feel me? That's why you watch it, you need, and I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Mama, you get a shit, you need. That's all we got. So how you know mama's boy? Do you think you're a mama's boy? If you're a chick, you're my mama, make me a mama boy, I'm a mama boy in the dream. You feel me? You gave me out home, you did it, I always did. You did it, and then I can tell that, but you don't understand that shit, you feel it. So thank you. Turn up.
I have a question for you. Why do you put on artists like Cardi B and Jocelyn, and you can put on artists similar in the show? So look at how, ladies and gentlemen, similar time. You know, well, actually, if I may, when I met Jocelyn, you know, I saw her when I met her for the night, you know, and I created something because I saw that she could dance and she could sing. I believe she's a great artist and she's going to be an international superstar. Now, cut two, I'm not playing with Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? I don't work with Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? But K. Michelle, I would love to get in the studio with Cardi B or with K. Michelle as well. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I really like to rock. I play 13 instruments, I write my singing, I do the best that I can to pull the best out of these artists. So, you know, if you're talking Mariah, you're talking K. Michelle, you're talking Jocelyn, you're just talking all excellence to me because everybody has their own excellence, man. You know what I'm saying?
But Steven, do you really think Johnny won a Grammy? Do you really think that?
Well, you know, I'm not into thinking, you know, because I know what I do. She know what I do.
My name is Kevin from the Scorpion Show.
Kevin from the Scorpion Show. I'm a Scorpion for this one day. I'm the one that's second.